Okay, let's play some Kerbal Space Program. So, okay, I have my little engineer hat on, and I just added a parachute and some advanced SAS for stability. Let's see, let's add a main fuel tank. And that does not add enough thrust-weight ratio, so we'll put on that engine. And now for the stages to get into orbit. By the way, I'm making a rocket to get into orbit, simple orbit rocket. Let's see, one more stage to do it. And some basic thrusters beneath. Everything's looking pretty good. I got a good amount of delta V, which for you non-math types means change in velocity, or total change in velocity over time. And let's see, yeah, everything looks pretty good. I'm naming this the Tiny Orbiter because, well, it's a tiny orbiter. And here we go. We have liftoff of the spaceship Tiny Orbiter and its crew member Jebediah Kermin. Brave Jebediah Kermin. Alright, we are up to 1.5 kilometers, 2 kilometers, and rising. 3 kilometers, and 4 kilometers, so we're going pretty fast too. Almost 200 meters per second. 6 kilometers, just went past our first stage, and we're now beginning a gravity turn to the east. I'm gonna eventually try to get to about 45 degrees. Now we're about 12 kilometers, and things should be speeding up considerably. Checking my apogee, which is looking pretty good at the moment. I am continuing my little rise into the upper atmosphere. 22 kilometers up. Apogee is about 45 kilometers right now, and continuing to rise. I'll want it about 75, but I'm going to go over by a little bit by accident. But you know, it's about right. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I have plenty of fuel. So I'm setting up a maneuver node now to get into orbit. Checking my apogee and perigee, looking pretty good. Sort of fine-tuning things. Good enough for government work. So I'll line up with my maneuver node, speed up time a little bit. Everything looks good. Delta V's are fine. And time to go into orbit. Just burning those Delta V's. Alright. Another stage complete. Now this is sort of the final burning stage, but we have plenty of fuel, so we should be fine. And our rocket ship's small, so apogee is still good. We're about 105 kilometers up, which is not bad. Alright, looks like we are in a stable orbit, getting rid of the maneuver node and checking the apogee and perigee. Both look pretty good. Not exactly a circular orbit, but good enough for an orbit. So just taking in the view. Looks very pretty from up here. Nice little galaxy in the background. And now let's get back to solid ground. So we'll set up a maneuver node over here. And we're going to burn in the retrograde to reduce our orbit. And we're going to want to land on that big landmass. What's going to happen is that the atmosphere is going to continue to slow us down. So even though our trajectory takes us to the end of that continent, we're not going to get anywhere close. Plus, I'll probably do some extra burning on my way down to slow things down. So speed up time to the maneuver node. And we're beginning our retrograde burn. Jebediah is looking very happy to get back to ground. Alright, let's check the map. A little overdid it, but not by that much. Should be fine. Get rid of the maneuver node, and let's start heading in. Yep, looking good. I'm still headed toward the retrograde because I will want to burn a little bit to slow down. I still have plenty of Delta V, as you can see from the engineering add-on I have to the upper left. So I should be able to slow down considerably before hitting the ground, but it shouldn't be that necessary because pretty soon I'm going to be entering, I'm going to do re-entry, which will slow me down considerably. And see, already you can start seeing the hot air burning around my ship. Jebediah does not look all that concerned. Pretty good. You're a good astronaut, Jebediah. Don't worry about the flames outside. All right, coming in. Coming in for, let's see, slowing down considerably. If you look at my airspeed, it's or velocity, it's decreasing rapidly, and I'm not doing anything. It's just the aero braking. So I'm at 10 kilometers, or almost 10 kilometers, a little over 10. All right, time to start coming in for a landing. So I'm beginning a little burn to slow down a little bit more in the retrograde. So I'm about 7.5 kilometers up right now, above sea level. I don't know how high I am above the ground. We have a few extra burns to slow down a little bit more before I deploy the parachute. And I am not a good flyer. And I just realized I screwed something up on the rocket design. I should have created another stage that got rid of the main rocket, but now I guess I have to land with the rocket. But Jebediah is a good pilot, and by Jebediah, I mean me. And I'm sure we'll do a great landing. I hope. Alright, we're coming down slowly. I just need to keep my speed slow, and I should be able to just touch down very gently, and good old Jebediah will be safe. Jebediah doesn't look worried. I'm not worried. It'll be good. Alright, so a little over 900 meters to the ground. Slowing my rate of fall. Ideally, I want to be under 2 meters per second, which is going to be hard because this rocket's a bit too powerful, and my parachute is gone. I'm screwed. This is really hard to control. This rocket's way too powerful for this type of landing, especially because I can't screw anything up. It has to be perfect. But I am dedicated to making this a perfect landing. Not that good. Okay, hold on. I got this. Okay, I don't got this. Oh, that's not good. But looks like Jebediah survived. See if we can't roll around here. Come on, you can do it, Jebediah. Got it. UVA. Good job, Jebediah. Perfect landing.